that have written written proof that you all know that wine existed in Israel more than 2,000 years ago. The Old Testament was written 2,000 years ago. It happens in the land of Israel, and we had wine already. Okay? So wine, the minister will speak later, it means much more than just a drink. It means a lot more. And in Israel, we can shoot only, we have one of the best wines, one of the oldest ones. So really enjoy tonight, and to drink is better than to talk. Thank you very much.
By the way, L'chaim, we call this evening L'chaim, which means for life. So it means for life, and it means cheers, and it's a strong message when we say L'chaim, especially these times. So I would like to ask, maybe we start first with Chaim to give a short, very short, few words about Israeli industry. And we have the longer version in the main hall.
Thank you, the Ambassador. Thank you, Billy. The word wine is mentioned in the Old Testament, in the New Testament, more than 364 times. That means every day we celebrate wine back home. If you look back to the history, as Mr. Peleg mentioned, 10,000 years ago, we found seeds, and we found tartaric acid at the Holy Land. We find ancient seeds that we know they aged 10,000 years ago. Even though it's been mentioned that Georgia, Armenia, and Mesopotamia, we know details about production of wine. Wine is part of our culture. Wine is part of our religion. That means we've been producing wine, part of our culture, since decades. More than that, our weather is 100% suitable to produce wine. This part of the world, a beautiful sun, beautiful winter. At the same time, we can have snow at the north part, and we can have a desert at the south. So we got the technology, we got the knowledge for 4,000 to 5,000 years of production of wine. That means we have native varietals, we have indigenous varietals. We have 350 different indigenous wine varietals produced in ancient Israel. So we got the history, we got the land. More than that, let's add, even though we are an agricultural country, let's add all that we have with the high techs. We are leading country in irrigation in the world, and we are leading country in actually irrigation, in desalination. We put lots of effort in the desert. Desert is dry. I dare you to take Google Earth, go to the desert of Israel, and you'll be shocked. You'll see green spots, green spots, green spots, green spots. Those are vineyards. Ancient Negev, it's an ancient ocean called Tethys. We have solution today. We know how to plant in the desert. We know each vine, the needs of each vine. We can support each vine. You know, I don't know, but I want to tell you something about Jewish mother. It's not easy to be a Jewish mother. A Jewish mother will tell you, my son, you need to be a doctor, you need to be a lawyer. 25 years ago, they started, you can be a winemaker. You imagine? So today we have young, intelligent guys who went to the best universities of the world. We get the knowledge. We admire knowledge. We admire knowledge. As you know, we are a very small country. We are practically an island country. We came to a conclusion 35 years ago, we should deal with quality and not quantity. We admire supporting countries that want to promote our wine. We are here and we admire the Filipinos. We know that our wine could be a stable place in the Philippines. We know that we can support promoting wines in the Philippines. We have wide selections of wine, and that's the reason we have guests that came specially for Israel to answer any question. We put lots of effort today in bringing our style to the front of the world. We are producing white wines, red wines, sweet wines. We handpicked 50 different wines to show you, so you will have a wide selection that will express our quality yesterday, today, and mostly in the future. We are long-running relationship. We really believe we are an ancient society, as much almost as you. We believe in the long-term relationship in wine, and we promise you, we are good now. We will be better tomorrow, and we will be better and better a year from now. So thank you for the opportunity. It will be great to host you tasting the wines and get a brief later on. If you have any questions, I would love to answer. Hi.
ladies first.
Thank you. So thank you first of all. And as I said, I'm representative of Amphora Winery and Lotem Organic Winery. We produce different profile of wines in these two wineries. In general, Lotem Organic is kind of modern, minimalistic, mineral wines, and Amphora Winery will be velvety, deep, complex. But we have a mutual commitment to excellence, and we have a mutual commitment to showcasing our terroir in Israel. And we have also a mutual ground with the Filipinos, as much as I sense since arriving just last night, which is the love for hosting. We have two charming visitor centers at both the wineries, really nice venues, and we have the privilege of hosting thousands of people every week drinking wine. So we don't consider ourselves only to be winemakers, but also developing wine culture and hosting culture in Israel. So you can taste the wines and maybe it can reflect to you. But thank you for the invitation and enjoy it this evening.
Hi, good evening. It's an honor, really an honor and pleasure being here. My first time in the Philippines. Thank you very much for all what you did. I would like to share with you my passion. Hopefully, I will be able to convey it to you. I was not born a winemaker, neither not a farmer. I love wine, and I have a very good friend that's like my brother. Together we are more than 50 years. He also, not a farmer, not a winemaker, he's a medical doctor. And I'm an engineer, an entrepreneur. And we have a passion for good life, for music, for harmony. We used to play together for many years, and also for wine. At the midst of our life, we decided to have a winery. So we established a winery and we went studying. As Chaim said, we are curious and we went studying from the best places. We took the best teachers and we established a winery. Our winery is a small winery, a family winery that located really at the heart of the history. We located at the most historical and heritage place at Judean Hills, just at the crossroad of King's Road when King Solomon, King David used to go. At Ayalon Valley, that mentioned in the Bible. At our vineyards, we have wine press, 3,000 years old, and another one, 2,500 years old. People used to make wine at the same place. At least 3,000 we have, okay? And we also have a mikveh. Mikveh, it means that those guys that were there doing wine, they were Jews. So it's our. And we are very rooted into that history, the tradition, and we decided to make a very, very good wine, the best that we can. So we went studying, we went to UC Davis, we studied from a lot of teachers, and we tried to make a very, very best wine. We don't have a lot of it, but we really enjoy when it's very appreciated. It has awarded quite a lot of medals and good appreciation from wine critics. And I invite you to join our passion, our history, our heritage, and just try our wines, not only Binun wines, all Israeli wines. Israel has very good wines. So I hope you'll enjoy this evening, and thank you for the opportunity.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nir, and I'm the Global Sales Manager of Tepperberg Winery. First of all, I would like to share with you that I'm very excited to be here. I'm traveling more than 60% of my time all the time, and I think this is the highlights of 2024 for me. So thank you for having us. I think it's a great opportunity. Tepperberg Winery actually founded and established more than 150 years ago, 1870. It's the third large winery in Israel. We are producing around more than 6 million bottles a year. So we are actually an industrial winery, but we are like acting and managing the winery like a boutique winery with high-end wines, globally awarded, like Decanter, Wine Enthusiast, etc. And we are like producing 5 series of wine to honor the 5th generation of the winery. It is the largest winery family owned in Israel. We are located in Judah Foothills, which is the only and the first appellation in Israel. Our vineyards actually spreaded from the highland that's mentioned before, from the Golan Heights and Upper Galilee to the desert in Mitzpe Ramon, all over, but most of our vineyards are located in Judah for the appellation as well. We are actually producing wine with lots of passion. We have like a team of winemakers that are very experienced and industry leader, but we have like the new generation that bring a lot of innovation and a lot of passion to the winemaking for my own winery. We're actually producing wine in the old tradition ways, but with a twist, with an innovation, as I mentioned before, like the startup nation. And I'm very glad to be here this evening. I wish you and I hope that you will enjoy tasting our wine. And I am looking forward to collaborate with you and to find like a long-term relationship and to come again to visit my distributor. Thank you so much.
Okay, we heard the wineries. Ophir, do you want to say a few words?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ophir Panasianer. I'm the head of the Israeli Economic and Trade Mission. Our mission is mainly focused on the business side. We're business-oriented. Actually, help Israeli companies and technologies to enter the Philippine market. I think this is the natural next step for us in order to strengthen the relationship between Israel and the Philippines. You probably know that it's a well-based relationship a long time ago, since the Holocaust and until now. 4 years ago, we established the Israel Economic and Trade Mission. I entered my role 3 months ago, and this is my first event. I'm very excited. I really hope that you will enjoy it. Of course, feel free to reach out to us, to the winery's representative. And this is also an opportunity to thank Ambassador Aaron Flus for being a great partner that promotes very eagerly the Israeli technologies and companies here in the Philippine market. Thank you and enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think talking we have done. Now we have number one to do some drinking, and Chaim gave you something to drink here. You can say 2 words about the wine, and then it's your turn. I think you wanted to ask some questions, so if you have questions, that's your time. But first, Chaim, what did you serve them?
We served you a few kinds. One was the Benon, the special reserve Benon, one of the leading wines in Israel. Full body, it's been aging wood, it's not potential of aging. We start high with you. When you go back, you can rapidly taste. And the second one that I like is the Makura Winery by Amphora Winery. Would you like to show you how to taste wine? Are you okay with that?
Professional way, yeah.
Professional way.
Yeah.
Okay.